G'day guys, Sci-Fi Subscribers Choice number 110. And again, for you, Nick. Took a while to get this thing to go. I wanted a background that wasn't white, or white on white, or off-white, as we see, because some of these figures are very off-white. Now, when you were talking about Sand Troopers and how cool they were, some of your favourites, I'm absolutely agreeing with you, and in a lot of cases, when it comes to Sand Troopers, it's a first for me, a lot of firsts. So, the first figure I actually bought, besides the old 1970s figures, was a Sand Trooper. Back when my eldest child was born and looking after him, I found the old Power of the Force figures. And this is the first one I found. I thought, holy shit, they made a Sand Trooper. Yay. Because they didn't in the original series. So there he is, a very old Power of the Force 96, I believe, Sand Trooper. Very cool. So, not much to him, and still he's pretty dirty. He's seen the sun and all that sort of stuff. Got the big giant cannon attached. Lovely figure. And I'm going to put my associate here, Mr. Oliver Hulse is going to hold him down. One of the first vehicles I actually got. Oh, sorry, first creatures. Shit. The Dewback. Now, he is absolutely tough. So I just went totally overboard when it came to the new Power of the Force. Got that giant pike, or whatever you want to call it. This is the reason why I didn't get the big 6-inch Black Series 1. I think this one's suitable enough, and plus I can't fit the giant one. I can't put him into my shelves. But this one looks cool. Power of the Force. This is back in the days when Toys R Us just had Power of the Force figures absolutely everywhere. But yeah, this is probably one of the second or third figure I bought, because back in the day also they had figures that were just hard to find in the original series and something that became multiply easy. Anyways, that's that guy. Alright, now this one's a pretty hard one to find. The crowd control droid, or whatever you want to call it. Sand Trooper, just the basic, not Commander. This came with a display set, like a cardboard cutout of the cantina. Now, it was all boxed in. I picked this up around about 2002 or something like that. This came with the cantina. There was no, your basic cantina, no drawings of figures in it or whatever. But it came with this. It was a pretty cool one. But yeah, sadly the cantina collapsed because it was made of cardboard when I did a move many years ago. But the figure survives. You can probably get this loose. I don't know. Yeah, about 2002. Here's a cool one. Alright. Now this one's a tough one. Again, around about the same year this came out. It was Power of the Force 2, even maybe a little bit later. Because as you see, there's no muscular shoulders and whatnots. He's tough. I like it. I forget what it's called. It's just another Sand Trooper. Got the grey pauldron and the macro binoculars. Very cool. And this one was another one with those crowd control droids. A little dusty. Man, these things are filthy. This is the Lost Line Sand Trooper, and as you can see, speaking of lost his weapon. Oh no, it's up. It's up on my display shelf somewhere. I just pulled everything down quickly, gave it a bit of a dust up, and yeah, those Lost Line figures, they had some pretty cool ones, but it was a strange line of figures. They had this figure, they had certain Jedi, certain Princess Leia in Bespin gown and whatnot. They were pretty cool. But anyway, so there you go, Nick. Oh, by the way, yeah, I'm doing this for Nick, because he showed me one of his first. This is another firsts. The first seems to happen with Sand Troopers. Your first, my first. My first Black Series 6-inch figure was this. Sand Trooper, and he's lovely. Awesome figure. Great looking detail. Brilliant looking detail. Compared to the things that we've seen before, they had all the funny, weird, you know, the mouth shape and all that. And the detail, the dust. Whoa! And of course, as all Black Series figures have, is the damn rocker ankles. But this one seems to be pretty okay. Came with other weapons, but I decided to use this rifle, not the big giant cannon. Yeah, that's what he looks like out of the box. Actually, not a pretty easy one to display compared to some of these other Black Series. Anyway, I'm going to pause and I'll show you another first in my collection, which also involves Sand Troopers. Bear with me. Alright, back again with my first 12-inch very highly detailed Sideshow toy. Here we are with the giant weapon. This is definitely one of the first. I bought this around about 2012, 13. Sideshows, Militaries of Star Wars. Now, check out details in this. This is absolutely unbelievable. Totally incredible. This is what got me into the Hot Toys. Now, see before, and the reason you see all this black, because I can't show this off-white and white against snazzy 70 tiles. Yeah. And back in the day, they still had the same stands that we have now for Hot Toys. So I've got Ollie being my little dolly there. It's pretty cool. Yeah. How cool is this? Looks like it's starting to rain outside too, dude. So we're going to lose light pretty soon. But anyway, yeah. Again, Nick, Only One Kenobi, another first. This is my first. Why did it have to be Sand Troopers? How weird is it that this happens to be Sand Troopers? Now, this one, of course, comes with a million different things. So that has the grey pauldron. There's the white one. Now that one's barely seen the light of day, so you can see colours, all it is. A couple of interchangeable hands. There's your Stormtrooper DL10, or whatever the hell it is. And the one that we all know and love that other bounty hunters seem to like. Now here's the one, I've never seen this one now. Actually, get my fucking hand out of the way. This one here, whoops, sorry. This weapon. Check out this, like a big dual barrel carbine sort of thing. How fucking crazy is that? I also dropped it and broke the scope. There we go, thanks all. Yeah, the scope's broken, so I glued it together. You wouldn't know, would you? Yeah, you probably would. Anyway, I don't remember the Sand Troopers carrying that. And also another interesting little doodad, which probably attaches somewhere to it. So these Sideshow figures back in 2006 were, yeah, you put them together like Barbie dolls or Lego or whatever. They're pretty cool. So there we go. Sand Troopers seem to be a first of everything, but I'll quickly show the box off. There we go, Militaries of Star Wars. 2 white on the card, on the box, and it splits open like a lot of Sideshow does. There we go, a synopsis of the actual movie itself, and the things that, all the things that come with it. Blast Tech E11. I said E. Did I see D10? I don't know. It doesn't matter. But anyway, there we go. So yeah, that's my Sand Trooper collection. I never actually did a Sand Trooper. This figure, I've never done a review of this guy, because when I first got him, he was quite popular in the YouTube community. I just didn't want to do another video. So there we go, Nick. Only One Kenobi. My first review of this figure ever, plus a bunch of the other ones, and hope you get into the 6-inch series. I suggest if you do, go to the Hot Toys Sideshow. Most of them are great, but they cost a lot of money. Alright, Nick, I'll catch you later, mate. If anyone wants to see anything from my collection, feel free to drop a comment down below, say hello, and I'll pop them up.
Hello, and I'd like to see Subscriber's Choice, God knows whatever number, all your Ewoks, because everyone loves Ewoks.
No, already,
Yes.
I've done it recently. It's
I
not
want
happening.
Ewoks.
No, done it recently. Not happening.
I'll think of something else.
Yeah, right. Alright, so that's anything. Matrix, Predator, Terminator, whatever. Yep. Also Star Wars, of course, but...
Ooh, I got one.
Oh, shit.
I
What?
want different versions of your Millennium Falcon.
Get fucked. Okay. Anyway, so Nick, thank you for jumping in and playing the game. Actually, I could do that, but yeah, alright. Yeah, I might do.
Okay, different
Not today.
Millennium Falcons.
Different Millennium Falcons. For my mate Ollie, he's right here. There he is. You know this guy, you know this face. Nick, you do anyway. Alright. Nick, thank you again for jumping on in. Hope to see you shortly with other videos, and I'll be watching yours. So guys, jump on in, catch on his tube, and I'll see you all then. And the Force is with you, always.